Welcome to the live. Hey, everybody, it's your girl Nat Martin, and I am going to be coming to you live tonight about a topic that is very dear to me, which I talk about this topic so many different times, but tonight, in which the way that we'll be talking about this topic is going to be um, a sensitive subject. So right now, what I would like everybody to do is just tune in. I'm streaming on all platforms and I got a lot of them. So if you are connected to me anyway, you know that mental health is something that I speak about, I teach about, that I try my hardest to shed light on. But unfortunately, those that don't struggle with mental health don't really, I don't think they really understand how it can affect someone's life and how it can affect the people that's connected to you's life and how it can also affect, you know, other people that you have come in contact with. One second. Because I'm trying to go live on all platforms, I just got an error for one of the platforms. It's not, it says it's live. I don't know. I'm trying to do the most, but either way. All right. Either way, we're here. So this is what I would like for you guys to do. If you can go ahead and share this live with 5 people, especially anyone that you know battles or struggles with mental health. So mental health, like I tell everybody, mental health is no different than your physical health. Your mental health is dealing with and managing your emotions and your thoughts. Some people happen to be diagnosed with mental illnesses or different diagnoses, but every person that is a human being deals with mental health because you are processing. Your brain is a part of your central nervous system. Being a part of that central nervous system, it has to process a lot. And sometimes when people go through tragedies, trauma, and different things in their life, it can cause them to deal with their thoughts and their emotions in a different way. So, how people manage depends on what type of resources, what type of support, and what type of aid that they actually are provided, right? Or what they're educated on. So one of the main things, myself, I deal with mental health challenges sometimes, right? I've been through a lot of different things from death, a lot of grief in my life, to trauma from being abused in various different ways, from military trauma. So it's a lot of different things that every person carry. So one of the things I share my stuff to help people understand is that we are all one being. Like you are who you are, but we're all in the world together. And when you are interacting with people and other human beings, you never know what they're carrying. You never know the burden that's placed upon their shoulders. So I want to talk to you guys tonight about a young man that I met in 2016. 2016, me and his mom became sisters. I met his mom. I met his mom in 2016. We were joining a sorority, and she became my line sister. At that moment, I did not know that she would be my sister for life, like my sister's sister. And again, me as a single mom, she was a single mom, and she had children. I had my son. We helped each other out. We leaned on each other in different times, right? And she has 3 sons and 1 daughter. One of her sons, me and him got to become a little bit closer because at the time he was thinking about joining the military. And, my job at that time was a military recruiter. And so he was going down that path. And of course, as auntie and, sis, I'm going to make sure that, everything's taken care of. So he didn't join my branch of choice, but he chose a different branch. And some things happened where, he did not get to pursue and continue on in that branch of service. But when he came home, he was very depressed. And while he was going through that of something that he wanted to do, and let me explain this to you guys. It was something that he wanted to do because his mom is a retired Army veteran. So it's like sometimes you want to make your parents proud and you want to do something that, to continue things on. Then he came to me and he said he wants to join the Air Force. He said, "Can you help me?" And I said, "Let me see what I can do." So we went down a path. I told him, this is beyond our control, but let me see what I can do. And we went down that path. And, it did not turn out to be a good outcome. We were not able to get him into the Air Force. But I remember as he used to come up to my office and he used to help me out with my son, and we would just talk and I would encourage him. I would always tell him, like, listen, be, because of my position and being a military recruiter for so many years, I come encounter with a lot of youth that maybe, it doesn't work out. And I don't want to leave them hanging. So I always told them, I said, listen, whatever you want to do, let me help you figure that out. Let me help you figure out your next steps. So, life kept going on. But I watched this very vibrant young man start to become very isolated. I watched him start to deal with some challenges. And those challenges was mental health. Because even though outside influences may say, hey, you got it, you're going to be okay, whatever thoughts was battling in his head, it was a lot, and it becomes a lot. And I know personally how that feels because I struggle with that. So fast forward to now, where we are now, unfortunately, this young man, he committed suicide August 3rd, 2024. This young man couldn't bear it anymore, right? Now, I tell people this all the time. He was getting help. He was talking to his mom, his siblings, like he was getting help. But again, we don't know what is too much for a person to bear. I want to share with you guys some pictures and some videos of Rodney so that you can see who he was, how vibrant he was, how, who he was. I got some footage that I want to share with you guys. And the reason I'm sharing this with you guys because he was 25 years old trying to battle life, trying to figure it out, trying to just figure out a way. 25. I am 40 years old. I'm still trying to figure out life and battle it. And it's hard. And, you know, unfortunately, Rodney did not have any life insurance. So the burden of grief for a mother to bear is something I don't ever want to experience. But I also don't want to ever experience trying to also figure out how to plan the last wishes for that child. So I'm going to show and share Rodney's story because his life matters just like everybody else's. And I want to share the light that he had with people so that you can see that no matter what you're going through, you still are special. You still have a light. You still can shine. Okay? So this video I'm going to play is actually Rodney. And this is when he was in high school. So bear with me 1 second. How do I do this? There we go. 1 second. Okay.
It's your boy Rodney Borsh over here. First ever vlog. So, yeah, I honestly don't know how to do any of these things. So I'm just gonna speak off whatever comes to mind and just see what goes from there. I might not even post this, but if I do, well, I'm not gonna edit it.
He played the
So,
guitar, and this was
um,
his very first video
in
of
high
him
school, last
vlogging
year,
playing his
junior.
guitar.
Uh, I love playing guitar. I love heavy metal, specifically, Limp Bizkit and Slipknot and Corn and but then I also could go a little bit harder and I could go into like Mesh Hugga and Mushroom Head and I could just keep going on and on for days about my music variety. I mostly listen to metal though, so most likely there will be just mostly those type of guitar covers that will be happening. But if I feel like playing a song by Fall Out Boy, or it might end up on here. It
So
might.
I want to show y'all that, but then I want to skip to a part in the video and him explaining why he was making a video of him playing his guitar and sharing it.
Oh, I honestly felt that before I had started doing this, I was just headed down the same path. I felt like I wasn't progressing with any of my talent, and so doing this makes me a lot more, I guess, not antisocial in a way. Uh, it just made me want to push myself to do better, and not just play easy songs, even though that they're easy, but try to push myself and learn solos like Psychosocial and Socials by Dragon Force. Um, yeah, that's really it. Uh, yeah. uh, so expect at least one more video out of me this week.
So that was him playing um, him telling why he was playing the guitar. So he played the guitar. He had siblings. He loved helping people. He actually helped me out a lot with my son, with my house. Like, he was such a vibrant and energetic person. I actually have a video that I want to show you of him playing his guitar. And, I don't know how to play an instrument, but I thought it was pretty cool because, he likes heavy metal. Hold on, let me see how I do this again. One second. Um, all right, this is a video of him playing his guitar. So that's him playing his guitar. So again, I wanted to share with y'all because at the end of the day, I will like for anybody to help assist and donate to make sure that this family has what they need, to make sure that the funeral is taken care of all expenses. The link is in the description. The link is going to be in all of the descriptions. Please, any donation helps. Another thing I wanted to share is that if anybody is struggling with mental health, anybody that is dealing with anything, please, 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 please dial 988. 988 is the crisis hotline. It's a 24-hour hotline that is confidential. You can call it anytime you want. You can, as many times as you need. And if you are a veteran, make sure you do option one to make sure that they get you to identify you as a veteran. So I just want to make sure that you guys also have the suicide hotline number. You can also call that number. It's in the descriptions of all of these videos. So please look out for each other. Like, a lot of times, I'm just going to keep going back into the you don't know what people bear, right? You don't know what people are dealing with. You don't know what people are carrying. So you don't need to know everything that they're dealing with or what they're carrying. You don't need to know that either. But just be such a type of person that how you interact with others, how you treat others, whether they're connected to you, family, like just smile, hug, listen. Some tips and tools that I always share with you guys if you have a family member or loved one or somebody that you just met and they're going through something, sometimes just be a listening ear. Just be a listening ear. If you don't know what to say, like my mama always used to say, don't say anything at all. Just listen. If they are suicidal, please please don't tell them that that's weak or whatever. I've had someone say that to me before about just being having mental health challenges. That's not what you say. So please just be compassionate, have empathy. If you don't know what to do, get them some resources to help them and direct them to who knows what to do. Okay. Um, I just want to share this last thing. One second. I just really want to, I don't know. I just feel in my spirit that there's someone going through something. And I just want you to know that you can reach out and get the help and the resources that you need. This right here, let me take me off the screen. Oh, how do this? This is my friend, my sister, and this is Rodney. This is young Rodney. This is while she was serving in the military. I want to share some other pictures with you guys. Just the vibrant smile that he has. I want to show you some other. Uh-oh, don't know how to do this. That's them with the younger brother. Oh, I think Jeremiah's missing some tea. And then his brother. And then his brother again. Him and mom. Him being silly. You know, I think this picture, if I'm not mistaken, or it looks like one of the ones we had all went camping. I remember me and my son's first camping trip. She invited me and my son to come. It was a little, not all the way camping. We didn't sleep in tents on the ground, but we had a lot of fun. And I remember the boys, showing my son the ropes because it was a camp for military families that, you know, um, other military children and other military members. So we were able to do that. Rodney being Rodney. I remember this picture. This picture was when he enlisted into the Navy. He was so excited and so happy. And I was right there. I got the picture. And I remember at the time that was where I used to work at Military Interest Processing Station, and they weren't allowing parents in. So I was like, I'm gonna get a picture for my sis. And we took that picture, and that's when he had swore in. Pictures of him and his siblings, him and his mom, him and his mom. This is the picture when he was leaving out to go to boot camp. I remember this picture right here. I think I was the one that took it. Um, this picture was when all the siblings was together. It's a nice night. We had fun that night. This is my sister and Rodney. And then the last time I got to see Rodney was just this past summer where his mom got married. And this is him with his mom walking her down the aisle. So I asked for anyone again to pray if you are a man or woman of faith. Pray for comfort, support, strength for my sister and her family, and everybody that is struggling with some battle that we may not know of. I ask that if it's you, I pray for you, um, to reach out and get the resources that's needed. Because in this battle of mental health, I always tell people just one more day. If we can just make it one more day. So unfortunately, Rodney's not with us for one more day, but he's gonna always be with us every day. You guys know, um, I believe in ensuring living for purpose, on purpose, and purpose. And God uses me in different ways. So if this video can help someone in their battle to share Rodney's story, please share this with someone so they understand that I love you. I care about you. We love you. If you need resources, if you need help, reach out. Again, 988. Also, I put the suicide hotline number in the description. I want to make sure the family members of people that either have lost someone to a mental health crisis or is going through this, lean onto God. He is your strength and He will comfort. Pain, feelings, it will hurt because grief is something that we still have to process and that we still have to, you know, feel the I always tell people this, when it comes to death, it's the grief of the physical connection no longer being here. I am spiritual as well, so I always tell people connect with the spiritual. So all of my angels, including Rodney, they're all connected and we can cherish them, love them, share their memories, say their name, speak their stories, tell their stories so that their living and their fight is not in vain. So again, I'm going to ask for a call of action. Anyone that's wanting to donate and help, go ahead and click the link in the descriptions to support this family so that they can have a proper send off, and that way they can grieve properly. So, to everyone, I just wish everyone the best, and I will be in contact with you guys and reach out if you need any help or any support.